left channel, right channel, center.
VTuber 一問一答自己紹介
Yeah, and the tape's
それじゃあ
rolling.
行くよせーのお名前は
Katt Phloxworthy.
呼び方は
Just Cat is fine.
あなたは何系 VTuber?
Nerdy cat girl who features spaceflight.
誕生日は
May 4th.
年齢は
Older than Pneumatic.
性別は
Transgender
身
female.
長は
4'11".
出身は
Sacramento County.
チャームポイントは
Dialogue hair clip.
突然ですがモノマネどうぞ
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
活動場所は
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube.
はじめの挨拶
Thank you for joining me.
終わりの挨拶
Bye.
推しマークは
None at present.
配信タグは
Cat-like feed.
ファンアートは
Cat pics.
ファンネームは
Cat's apprentices.
好きな色は
Iris Indigo.
好きなことは
Vintage computers and
得
video.
意なことは
Technology.
ここで一言愛の告白
I love you.
好きな食べ物は
Ethnic foods.
好きな飲み物は
Craft soda.
好きな漫画は
Pizza 10.
好きなアニメは
Planet.
好きなゲームは
Left 4 Dead 2.
好きな音楽は
Classic rock.
苦手なことは
Human stupidity.
尊敬するのは
Space fairy people.
叶えたい夢は
ISS crew
最後にみん
interview.
なに一言どう
Thanks
ぞ
so much for your support and a final status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Katt Phlox.
You have permission to launch.
3, 2, 1. RD-180 ignition. Booster ignition and liftoff of Atlas V and Centaur. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Katt Phloxworthy here. We are going to do another test, although unfortunately I had to go ahead and roll everything back to the previous setup, which is a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti in the studio machine, basically moving the GTX 1650 GDDR6 into the encoder machine, mainly because for whatever reason I tried it with two completely different computers. Although I've also had the RAM in both of those machines have been in there in some way, shape, or form. For whatever reason, and I'm starting to notice a pattern. It only seems to happen when OBS Studio is running. Whether or not it's actually actively encoding doesn't seem to matter. It seems to do that when I'm doing when I have OBS Studio running. I have no earthly clue what else I can be. That's what the pattern is, and the only thing one of the things I also decided to do, just for fun, my alternate gaming machine behind me and to my left on my desk that's to my left, I pulled out the video card, which is the RTX 3060 that I had from 22 until 24, and ended up going into my old machine, which I've had since 2015, replacing the old motherboard, which was an FM2 socket FM2 Plus based chip in it. Was originally a machine I would take with me to, like, say, LAN parties, which I haven't been to in a very, very long time. But I decided to go ahead and rebuild the machine again. This was right around the time I built the machine at my feet from the Ryzen 7 5800 X3D, moving it to the one behind me, so that I can make room for the new motherboard and a Ryzen 9 7950 X3D, and going from 128 gigs of DDR4, which was with the old motherboard, to the new motherboard in the case behind me, replacing it with 192 gigs. Yes, believe it or not, they do actually make modules that big and that weirdly sized, which has 3 banks of 64 gigs in each. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. 3 banks of 3 banks of 16 gigs each, with a grand total of 48 per module. And apparently, the way that is set up, that's as much as the address space on the motherboard will take, which is why I'm seeing. Hey, Katt, welcome on in. Good to see you finally. We've been talking off and on via, albeit through Boops mainly, and some other talking over on Mayoshi. Thank you for coming on in. I'm doing all right. Mainly, like I was saying, I had actually been working on. Finally glad to see you in life. See you live. Alrighty, good to see you here too. But anyway, I was in the process of trying to do a little bit of future proofing by moving video cards into an RTX 5060, so then I can do say H.265, aka HEVC, which would allow me to do, say, for example, 1440p on Twitch, as well as AV1 over on YouTube. But unfortunately, this thing would randomly crash out, and part of me thinks originally was thinking maybe it might be a thermal issue, but it's actually looking less like a thermal issue and more like a and also just a little bit of perspective, little bit of context here. The machines that behind me that I'm running are 3 Hewlett-Packard Z240 machines, which could take standard like Core i series. In this case, I could be putting something like a Core i7 6700, but in this case, I'm using a Xeon E3 1230 V5, which is basically much the same as an Core i7 6700, but replace the iGPU with ECC circuitry, which allows you to use error correcting and compensating memory. It can detect one. It can actually correct one bad bit and detect 2 on these modules. But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of memory for that. Bill might be seeing I'm dumb when it comes to finer details. Just really hate troubleshooting. Yeah, I hear you. So that's another thing we could probably do during some of these streams, because, like I said, I'm bashing my head on the desk, wondering why the hell this damn card keeps causing the machine to crash. And I was thinking maybe, like I said, I thought it might be what am I trying to say? A thermal issue. Yeah, basically I have a GeForce RTX 5060, but I'm not actually using it as a graphics card. I'm using it more for the hardware encoder. In this case, it'll do AVC, aka H.264, HEVC, which is aka H.265, and of course AV1. H.265 apparently can do a lot more with a lot less bitrate. And the main thing about AV1 is that it has one thing that that we know of anyway, that H.264 and H.265 have plenty of, and that's a lot, has a lot of patent protection on it. So basically, you're on the hook to pay royalties for like building up the, like for example, building those cards with all that capability in there. But you're not so with AV1. You are completely without any worry of having to pay any kind of royalties, not just for the card, not just for the software, not just for putting it all together, but also for encoding video and distributing it, which is a thing when it comes to H.264 and 265. Although a vast majority of the patents, I think the patents for H.264, I'd have to go do a little bit of research, but I think those patents are supposed to due to expire between the years 2027 and 2030 in the United States and a few other places in the world. A few others, most of the places, including Europe, those patents I believe have already expired there. Heck, even MP3 is still, I think, still has some patent protection still in Brazil, but and I think that's going to be the case until at least 2050, 2030. Let me try that again. 2027 to 2030. At that point, those patents will expire. And also, I will have to very, very strongly disclaim, I am not a lawyer, and none of this should be construed as legal advice. It's just what I've heard and basically parroting, for want of a better way of saying it. You get my point. So anyway, that's what's going on there. But anyway, also to Starbaker, I was talking to you earlier. I don't know what you were looking at, and I didn't do anything on the YouTube side of things. All I do is just set up the streams, saying all the usual parameters, like the category I set, like for example, it's a gaming stream, and a whole bunch of other things. I honestly don't know what I'm doing otherwise, because I don't do the I'm not even monetized on YouTube. That bar is extremely hard to reach, and I only know a few friends who have actually gotten to that point and are monetized by way of YouTube. And for them, Twitch is a secondary place for them to stream. For me, on the other hand, Twitch is my primary stomping ground, with YouTube being the other. But anyway, hard to reach and easy to lose. Easy to lose, as I experienced it. Not like the, according to you're basically trying to do the not like this one. Yeah. I knew it was easy for me to set up Twitch, and on top of that, the other thing that I never really cared too much about YouTube is, one of the things I found out about YouTube when I first started streaming on YouTube, you would have to do one of two different things. The Serious Sam games are on sale. Oh yeah, nice. No wonder. I'm just like, where the heck is everybody coming at this hour? And I didn't even announce it, mainly because I wanted to test the damn server of this darn machine, because I had to put everything back the way it was. But anyway, going back to that little bit of mess. But anyway, bye to Art. Welcome on in. I hope you're enjoying your. It's morning here in California. It's just after about coming up on 20 past midnight here in the on the west coast of the U.S. I am in, like I said, I am in California. I'm in the northern end of the Central Valley. You're in California's, or at least Pacific time, whether it's the states of California, Oregon, or Washington, or the province of British Columbia. But anyway, point being is that back to my original point. What might be going on is that you also have to bear in mind the card that I have, the RTX 5060, is a PCI Express Gen 5 card, and I have a PCI Express Gen 3 slot that I'm putting it into. And the fact that it's only 8 lanes doesn't seem to be a problem that I can tell, because I've actually used 8-lane cards to encode before, and in this case I've used much older cards, in this case GT 710s and 730s, and that was when I was using even less capable hardware, most notably 4th gen machines, or more accurately Haswell-based core-based machines, and this other machine is Skylake. And for whatever reason, I'm Central Standard Time. I may go to sleep soon. Wanted to say hi, Elmet. Thank you so much for coming. In any event, I appreciate that, because especially after seeing you for a couple times, it's good to see you here. But anyway, like I said, I was trying to do a little bit of future proofing, but best laid plans, as the old saying goes. Oh God. The one thing I still want to do before too long, and that is, like I said, I replaced the RTX 3060 that I had in my other machine for a while before I upgraded it to the RTX 4070 Ti Super that I have in there now, and moved it to the machine behind me. I replaced that RTX 3060 with the RTX 5060. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. You have to forgive me. I really don't watch a lot of television, especially The Simpsons, and what little I did see, I will freely confess that I don't exactly enjoy it. And I know a lot of people do enjoy it. I'm just not one of those people. But anyway, point being is that I'm wondering if that maybe I need to get something newer. I've noticed monitors going in steep discounts. I wonder if those too will skyrocket. Let's put it this way. I've heard tell, because basically what's going on, I know this may not necessarily, if possibly obliquely related to the fact that apparently a lot of RAM is being sold out. I was watching UFD Tech the other day, and one of the things he was saying is that a lot of the old stock has been selling out, and giving the illusion of stabilizing prices. But apparently, once fresh stock comes in, the prices will apparently double. And that is going to suck ass for all of us. And of course, that'll make all that stuff available to those wonderful AI people. Go find. With oh well, I'm not going to say anything further on that point. The point being is that those guys are definitely making, let's see, if you were to go use the 7 deadly sins, I'm seeing at least greed, gluttony, lust, and potentially rage on the part of Satya Nadella whenever we talk about microslop. And I have two words for you, Satya Nadella. Fuck you. I am dead serious. Go fuck yourself. Anyway. So basically what I'm trying to do is trying to find out if it is in fact a point, and for a little bit more context, for those of you who are relatively new to the workshop and labs, I run a total of 5 computers when I run my streams. 3 identical, like I said, they're HP Z240 tower machines, which are essentially using standard desktop machines with a few little things like NVMe, which was when it was relatively new to be put on the motherboard, although some of the other machines relatively obliquely related to them right around that same time, like the Z440s and Z640s and Z840s, you could use NVMe, but you needed a controller card to make that work. If the BIOS had it, you still need to. You'd have stuff in the BIOS, but not in the motherboard. You'd have to actually get a card to stick it in there. But she brought back Xbox exclusive. She's on our side now. I don't have an Xbox, so and on top of that, I'm sort of turned off by the whole thing, especially what's been going on with Nintendo and essentially charging additional fees, like licensing fees, just to use your goddamn Switch 2. I wish I built an app server. I have actually 2. I bought one I built one last latter part of 2024. I actually built one, and then I bought another one, which basically the one I built has 8 bays. I've only got 5 of them filled with identical drives, and 4 serial ATA Western Digital Reds, and 3 identical SAS drives, and a SAS controller that I picked up from one of these other machines behind me. Which fees? The whole Switch 2 edition re-releases business? I'm not a fan of those either. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but apparently you have to pay licensing fees just to use your damn Switch. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if it's recurring or if even that's even the case at all. If I'm being led astray on that one, I would love to know. But yeah, it is not true. A friend does have a Switch too. It just works. Okay, gotcha. Okay. It's just that the prices on games, apparently the baseline game stuff for main games have just gone through the roof. It's online service. What's a fee? Is like Xbox Live. Yeah, I knew the online services had to have fees to be paid. That's no big deal. But I'm talking about, my understanding is that you had to pay extra just to use your Switch 2 at all. But I don't know. One of the things I suspect that Nintendo is trying to do is get completely away from the whole notion of hardware devices that you can, like you could get, like the old cartridges that you could get, and going straight with download stuff. It's, I don't know. I've got very mixed feelings about those, especially given the licensing agreement that we all are forced to do whenever we sign up for a Steam account. And of course, good old games, as well as Epic Mega Games. I tend to still call them Epic Mega Games, despite the fact that that's what they were called themselves 30 years ago. Of course, they're called Epic Games now. Key cards? Oh, what are key cards in this particular context? So, you may be confusing with Nintendo releasing two models of the Switch in Japan. One, Switch 2 in Japan, one exactly the same as the rest of us, and ones that's half the price, but region locked in Japan only. So, oh, interesting. So we basically get a non-region locked version of the Switch 2, right? Because I know for the longest time there was a lot of this stuff was region locked, and I know of course we had region locking with DVDs and stuff like that. Key cards are cartridges that don't contain game data, identifying key for you. You're able to download the game from the eShop without additional cost. So sort of like a dongle, although not necessarily just like that. So it's like a fake physical media, so at least you can still buy them secondhand cheaper. Oh, I had no idea. Interesting. So I was wondering about stuff like that, but I know that, for example, back in the days, you get, say, Autodesk's, AutoCAD, or various other high ticket price stuff, especially something like, for example, software for the blind, or other other accessibility software or stuff like that, where the price is insanely high, and the only way to keep people honest is using what is called dongles, where basically back in the old days it plugged either into a serial or parallel port, or later on nowadays it's USB or an online account. I don't have a Switch 2, but my friend, so I got to see one. So I got to see how it works. Ah, I see. Okay, good to know. And of course, if you, that's rather interesting that you say that, because it sounds like it's working much like, say, one of those copying devices. The only difference is, instead of using, it sounds like what they might be using is like an immutable type device, where it says, it gives you the ability to download and maybe save it to that device, but not necessarily do that. But basically it's, like you said, a key. Basically it says, yes, you have this copy of this particular piece of software. I guess the thing has to be present in order for it to be played. Am I correct? Because if that's the case, that does sound a lot like a dongle. In which case, you download the software, you save it, but you need the dongle in order to actually make it worth playing. And then, like you said, it makes it easy to save it. It saves the downloaded game to the console. It just needs the key card in the console to run the game, exactly like a dongle. Okay, now it makes sense. I think you can do family share your digital library with the Switch now. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. I've only had maybe a couple of games that I downloaded. I think I got Suika game for my Switch, and I got that like a couple years ago. I haven't done much with my Switch in the longest time. In fact, I need to dig it out, and actually, it's right over here. And I still want to finish. I want to continue working on Earthbound, which of course was a Super Nintendo game, which of course was the North American release of Mother 2. And I need to do that at some point, play more of that. Yeah, so I definitely need to do that at some point because I really love that game because it was one of the very, very few Nintendo branded games that I actually liked. Because honestly, I wasn't really that taken with something like, say, for example, Zelda: A Link to the Past. I want to finish Sentinel 3 and Catherine Full Body. I'm too dumb to set my capture card. And thank you so much for the follow, Nola23. Thank you so much for coming on in. And Noah23, welcome to the workshop and labs, and thanks for coming on in. And I hope you're enjoying your time at this point, depending on whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in this world. And of course, in my case, I'm in California. What is up with? Anyway, but yeah, I want to play that game. It was one of the only games I really found particularly interesting. That was actually Nintendo brand. What's up with the mistake I meant? With what the mistake was? Oh, okay. I meant to say what's up. Oh yeah, I hope not a lot. Just mainly just I decided to do an unannounced stream to make sure that my rolled back machine is working as it should. Oh, hang on. There we go. I don't know what happened, but that was not nice of the system to do that to you. But anyway. Yeah, I thought you were building up to a joke. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Serial Sam 3. Ah, yeah. Good to see. Good to see more of those people around. I actually finished Serious Sam 4 recently. But yeah. Since we're speaking of Serious Sam 4, let's go ahead and let's go tear ourselves into it, and let's hope that my encoder decides to go shit a brick and say, and then I see all of a sudden the my monitor on the right, which is actually allowing me to watch the screen in glorious 360p, just to make sure that the things are awake and working. Oh God, it's been fun. About the last week, I bought the card a week ago on Friday, this past Friday. Oh yeah. By the way, are you playing Serious Sam 3 on Fusion? Yes, I am playing it on Fusion, mainly because Fusion is a 64-bit platform, I believe, whereas the original Serious Sam 3 BFE was a 32-bit game. As far as Nintendo goes, Ocarina of Time and Donkey Kong got me. I really got into those series, but I just wish the director of Ocarina had become the Zelda director. He does such a good job, and was taken with Mario. Is taken to Mario, the flagship series, suffering from success or something. That sounds about right. But I will have to say, though, given what I've been seeing of people talking about Ocarina of Time, both playing it as well as 8-Bit Music Theory, who is a YouTuber who talks a lot about music theory from various video games, and one of the things he was talking about was one of the things I think it was talking about was how doing all the music stuff that you play in on your I think Ocarina of Time was a Nintendo 64 title, right? If memory serves. I never really played the 64. I was right on PlayStation because I was mainly playing like Final Fantasy VII, the original at the time. And of course, that has since been reissued both in Windows. It's been reissued on Windows back in the late 90s, and yep, N64. That's what I kind of thought. And of course, nowadays it's available as an emulated title on the Switch, which would give me the ability to actually play that, since I do have the appropriate level of as far as I know, I have that particular level. It's been a while since I've dusted off my Switch and turned it on. I played on the PC port, Ship of Harkinian, for the better experience. Ah, okay. Yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and do this. And yeah, like I said, this is in fact. Let me turn this down real quick here. It's not gonna affect you guys. It's mainly going the version that's going into my ears. So what we're gonna do, let's come over here. Ocarina of Time is a legitimately well-made game, but it's such a coding mess. And due to its being a new gaming from Switch from 2D to 3D, and so many funny glitches which are incredible for the randomizer. Oh, I can imagine. Not to mention, one of the things I found rather interesting about the N64 is it uses the exact same processor, the MIPS R4600, which can also be found in some Silicon Graphics indie workstations, which is the machine upon which a lot of my aesthetics are based on, like the OSF motif stuff that you see is on SGI's implementation of this. You haven't lived until you've seen Lick face through reality because he walked at a wall wrong. Oh dear. Oh boy. That's gotta suck to be him in case he gets stuck there. All right. Yeah, Silicon Graphics made the hardware for Nintendo, if I remember correctly. The N64 was the most powerful consumer-grade chipset on release, like for 7 months. Yeah, that's true. Yep. And the funny thing is, I've had access to 2 different Silicon Graphics indies in my lifetime, in my professional life, both of which were web servers instead of the. There was actually there was a program, a computer called the Challenger, which has much the same build-up as the indie. The only difference is it was designed to be strictly a web server and only had access by way of an RS-232 terminal, and as opposed to mouse, keyboard, and monitor. Okay, so anyway, let's go play some Serious Sam. It's gonna take a little moment or two for that to. But yeah, this was loads of fun to play. And we're gonna load the game. And the last couple of games, last couple of sessions that I've actually played this on, I went ahead and was using Serious Sam 3 BFE as my game to actually test on. I've been trying to start playing mouse PI for hire, but like I've said, things decided to go shit bricks. So we're gonna have to do that in the next couple of days once things are more or less proven to be stable now, which they more or less have been, because one of the things I had to do the time that it actually started and streamed without me worrying, without it actually crashing on me, and it may still be a possible thermal issue, but only having to do with older chips. Like I said, the one behind me are using Gen 3, PCIe Gen 3 stuff, whereas the card itself is PCI Express Gen 5. And so then people don't, in case people don't know, the GeForce 5060 and possibly the 5060 Ti and possibly the 16 gig variants of those are more than likely all going to be 8-lane cards. But still, PCI Express Gen 5 should be more than fast enough, even at 8 lanes, to handle some of this stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue, shall we? And also, please let me know if I need to make adjustments, because I also had to do some adjustments from the last stream that actually was worth playing, and actually being able to press the stop streaming button in order to end it. I actually had things a bit on the loud side, so if anybody thinks it's everything looks and sounds good, thank you. But of course, we're just doing the pre-game stuff like that. Now, I got a scrapjack coming at me if memory serves, so I gotta be so this is now is pretty much as good a time as any to make sure everything is working well. Oh yeah, no thank you. And I've got another one of those reptiloids up there too. How am I? Oh, we got plenty of SMG, LMG ammo. So I think we're. Oh no! We're not going out there. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. Oh jeez. That damn scorpion thing was like, yeah. I got to step out. It's almost 2, and it's nice to be able to talk to you. Have fun on the stream. Thank you so much for coming on in, and hope you have a great rest of your night, and sleep well when you do. Pew pew pew. Thanks, nighty. Yeah, don't need to get. Oh no! No! Ow. Ah, geez. Take a quick one on there. Well, most of him is dead. Oh, he is dead. Never mind. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I only have 2 rounds, so that's gonna suck ass. So I better make them count if I'm gonna use them. We'll deal with you guys in a minute. Oh, was wondering where that was coming from. Bye. Okay, Scrappy McScrapjack, where are you? Well, I know exactly where you're firing. That's not what I wanted to do. Here's what I really wanted to do. Well, that was good. I'm out of Devastator ammo. Well, that's too bad. Let's F6 this just to be on the safe side. Oh shit, I forgot about you. I completely forgot about you. Damn it. All right, where is your ugly, scrawny ass? Well, pretty big, but not exactly scrawny, but... All right, you big ugly mother. Whoa, shit, that was close. Holy shit, that was just way too close. Oh, good. He's gone. I gotta get this guy to sit his ass down for just a short minute. Dead. There's at least 2, maybe 3 of them in the air. There's 1. I've heard of... Bye. That one's gone. There's a few of them out there. And I'm pretty much on the brink of death. Okay, get your scrawny asses over here. That one's gone. Okay, there's one up there. That one's dead. That's another. Normally the old saying goes, no cover all man or all cat girl. Sometimes it works. Okay. Oh my God, I'm almost out of ammo. At least on my my machine gun. Like one more. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, there's two of them. Oh my God, they decided to go put cannonballs all the way up there. Then, of course, the real question is, are you going to actually have one in there? There's another one. Uh-oh, there's one more. Sounds like there's two of them. Shit. That one's gone. There's like, maybe there were more than two. I think we're going to go shotgunning this time. Well, that one's toast. Fly and be free! Come on. Ended up being shot at. Oh, son of a bitch. That's probably what that is. Most annoying Mental's minions are the Oregon cave demons. Yeah, whatever those are. But yeah, probably those very ones. Oh God, I gotta deal with this again. Hey Ash, how you doing too? I hope you're doing all right. Oh, there it goes. It's dead. The way it should be. You know what? I'm going to try and see if I can get some other stuff. I'm not going to get myself confined in one spot just so I can... Uh-oh. I keep forgetting one other thing. Oh, sheesh. What is... I can't remember how I'm supposed to... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm also trying to avoid, is getting swooped by those guys. What I was trying to do is I was trying to use that little thing that I've got on my arm that basically allows me to, you know, wave my arm and say, you're gonna be dead. Oh, I forgot I had one of those in. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go a little bit more drop dead, please. Post haste, I think, would be the best word to use for that. Of course, I can't walk all the way out there because there is a problem. If I do, yeah. See what we got, yeah. What I really should do also is make sure I have a timer on the ready, at the ready, yeah. I need to go to the other side of this whole complex, yeah. Got that. Yeah. I might even go so far as to say. There we go. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Maybe we play the no cover all cat girl game. Nya. Damn it, nya. That one's toast. Yeah. Ow. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm low on health, yeah. I'm just a whisker away from death. There's one more, yeah. I think only one more, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why me? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Die. And there's one thing over here, yeah, that I need to get. Yeah. Is that already over here, yeah? Ooh. I'm so very F6 in that, yeah. Ooh, temple pass card picked up, yeah. Oh, hang on, yeah. I know what I need to do with that, yeah. I am Anubis. My face is that of a divine jackal. I am the ruler of the house of death. Yay! Look what you just got. Up it comes. Uh-oh. Oh, we got baddies inbound. Oh, shit. We're fucked. That's enough of that bang, 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 bang stuff, yeah. Ow. So now we got to start going around the rest of the whole area. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me do this real quick here. And we'll call that completed. That one stopped sproinging. So did that one. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That one's gone. Uh-oh. Ooh. That one grazed right by my face, and I've got like 2 hit points left. I am beyond fucked right now if I'm not careful. And of course, there it is. I hope it actually saved the game from the last time I did something. Yes, it did. Ow! I'm actually glad I remembered to turn on tits this evening. But sometimes I'll actually completely forget to turn it on. And we do the nice final. Oh, got a little too bit involved with plucking their skulls off. Aw, have a heart. I don't know. Ow! I don't want to know where you got it from, but... Whoops. Ow, can't have too many of those coming through because, man, they pare down your... Once you're out of armor. Well, here they come. Ow. Okay. Whew. How are we? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong items. We're not exactly doing so hot on, health. We're doing better than we were at that particular point in time. I'm going to go in this whole area real quick just so I can see what I can do with what I've got here. Ooh, could use the extra ammo. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, number 3 is coming up, I think. Here we go. Uh-oh. There are more of those going, Hope you're well, Katt. I'll be lurking. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on in, and enjoy your lurk. Say no to that kind of ammunition, especially when I'm using it to dust those guys. Did I kill him? No. Oh, no, you don't. I saw another guy in there. Got a couple more of the bang, 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 bang ones. Oh, that is so bad. And he's dead. Okay, I can deal with that. Hell yeah, baby. Being full up on shells is definitely a good thing. Nice try there, kitty cat. We're going to F6 that just to be on the safe side, because you know what? We're going to have... Ow. Come on, get your asses down here. Got you two. Got two of them in at once. Nice. I cannot complain about that. They may have a thing or two to complain about, but ask me if I care. Whee! Okay. Oh, there you are. That one's toast. There's like two of them in this whole structure here. Like one more, at least one more. We're gonna save that because I think that's the last of those guys. Oh, there is one out there. Okay. Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that. Ugh. There goes all that music. There we go. Did I get this one? I am Horus. My face is that of a divine falcon, ruler of the House of Light. Got it. Been there, did that. Let's see. Grab that. Nope. We're full up on. We're actually not doing so badly on machine gun rounds. Cool. I'll take those because damn, we're not exactly empty, but we're still not doing too badly in terms of supply. I'll take that. Got to get out of there because we could find ourselves on the wrong side of a... Don't want to get eaten by one of those guys. No, thank you very much. We have one more that we have to do. I guess we did get all those jumpy things. Actually, I'm going to F6 it just to be on the safe side because, like I said, if we stray too far off the beaten path, we might find ourselves in the wrong... You know what I mean? Nom. Which is why I saved when I did. Because I was trying to go around the end of that thinking I could be able to, but nope. That guy had other plans for me, like I was his lunch. So, no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Rawr. What other interesting way of enforcing boundaries, wouldn't you say? Let's see. Don't want to go through here. I think we've been, yep, we've been through there. We did. Wait a minute, did we go? I think we've been through this one. No, hang on, hang on. Nope, not there. We want to go through here, or was it here? Nope, that was just a... Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that's where I wanted to go. We're not ready for that yet, I don't think. Okay, we've been through there. Nope, we're not ready for that there. Yeah, we're not quite all the way done yet. We need to get that one last Syrian symbol thingy, whatever it is. And then we can go further on. Okay, we've been through there. We've been through here. I'm Horus. We got him. Wait a minute. We saw Horus, Anubis, and yeah. I think Ra was one of the other ones. So we've been through that one. Oh, you who builds our pyramids, who propels our boats, propels the boat of sun. You who strikes our enemies with the arrow, you are Ra, the powerful. Okay, that's it. There it is. And of course, Ra being the sun god. We're fucked. And those guys are more of those. Go away. Uh-oh. I hear another Scrappy Jappy. Scrappy Jackie. Whee! There those guys go. Wing! Whoa, that was a close call. Okay, where are we going? Now they're in here somewhere. Oh, there's our other there's our Scrappy Jappy and Scrappy Jackie. Come on. Let's see. Ooh, I forget. I have a few rockets to go leash. Oh, and I forgot I have quite a bit of that stuff left. Okay. Let's head out. Should be able to open that up now. No, not this. Let's see what we got. Going down. Going down. Ooh. Beautiful architecture. Wow, that's weird. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah. Whoa, shit.
Is online and spitting out plasma like a
That's amazing. We finally got an actual piece of Syrian tech running.
Oh, that was brilliant. Whoops. Well, at least we didn't have to go too far though, thankfully. Needed to grab a drink of water.
Quinn, Horus is online and spitting out plasma like a
That's amazing. We finally got an actual piece of Syrian tech running. We learned everything we know from reverse engineering, but we've never been able to make any of their stuff work. Oh my god, do you realize what this...
Quinn, I'm glad you're happy, but there's a bar stool out there with my name on it, and if I'm not mistaken, we got one more of these things to get running.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, the other power generator is over in Luxor. Get that spun up, and you can head for the showers.
Copy that.
Okay, let's head on out. That was just brilliant. Just falling right to my death in a nice deep chasm. Going up. Out we go. Shit. Come on. Sounds like I need to kill something. Oh, damn. Oh, no. See what I mean?
You got a thick skin? You got a thick skin?
Health is full, exactly where I like it, and so is my armor. Just hope I don't soil it. You know what? Let's go for the power. Instead of the death of 1,000 cuts, let's go with it.
You got a thick skin?
Ow! That
You got a thick
hurt.
skin? You got a thick skin?
Wow, it's super repetitive, man.
You got a thick skin?
Certainly looks that way.
You got a thick skin?
Yow.
You got a thick skin?
Time to go load up on some health. Ow.
You got a thick skin?
Ow! Jesus Christ, man. Step on me, why don't you? On second thought, don't.
You got a thick skin? 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 You got a thick skin?
Now we're talking my language, kiddos.
How do you like this?
I wish I'd seen that sooner.
Down.
Gee, all I had to do was get those damn bricks of C4 and would have been quick. But, you know, that's okay. Wheel deal. A floating brick. I like that. Like 2 ways to go in. Which one is more correct? I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Continue. Oops, pardon me. I just had to itch my ear a little bit. There we go. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, hang on. Yep, there's a reason I have C4. And of course, I just went past Ace. Uh-oh. Pew! Just lets out a single solitary pew as it falls over dead. Let's see. Oh, no. I wonder if that opens something up that. Look what we got here. No, I thought it was in here, but that's okay. Where is that control that I had? Oh, it's right here. I guess I already flew the control to the opposite position. That place I can't go into. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So where did you come from other than your absolutely ugly mother? Possibly there. A face only a mother would love. Oh, not this again. Boy, that sure as hell took its time. Oh, come on. Where are you? Got that one. Yeah. Finally got him. Guess we've done enough of that. Done enough control fiddling around. Oh, hang on a minute. All these are... Oh, I wonder if there's another control like it on the next wall. Why, yes, there is. And of course, we got more of these guys coming in. There's that one, dead. Boy, he zipped right by me and I couldn't even figure out where he landed. That's just nuts. That one's done with a smear of blood on the ground. There's one more, at least one more. Yep, I hear it. There it goes. Yep, that's all of them. Ooh. Ooh, I think we're now going somewhere, I hope. Oh, I already don't like the sound of that. Oh, big ass mofo right there. Ugh. Take a quick breather. Actually, I'm going to step away briefly. I need to go to the bathroom. Hang on just a minute here. So we're going to go AFK, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, and we are back. Hang on just one more moment. I need to double check something real quick before we go too far. Oh. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and play some more Serious Sam 3 BFE. One thing I wanted to do real quick. Options. Keyboard and mouse. Configure keys. Oh, I think that's what it was. I need to do that. And of course, oops, this is what I meant to do. F6. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Maybe this one will let us out. Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, maybe it will. When all else fails, bring the biggest gun, bring the biggest bricks that you can get.
These guys have seriously lost their heads.
Why? Why, yes, they have. Because, well, they don't have any heads. Of course they did. Silly person. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? Very obvious, seemingly obvious place, but some people may not necessarily think to go there to look for something. Oh, hi there. What's the matter? You don't feel so good? Oh no, he's still alive. Not for much longer. certainly didn't exactly feel so good, that's for sure, but... Oh, it's Scrappy. Scrappy Jackie. Cool. That's what I like seeing. We're full up. Let's go ahead and have fun. Ow, damn, that thing moves fast. Man, those things leave the barrel fast on their side, too. Oh, come on. Oh, there they are. Oh, this is going to be fun. I love when they just sit there and say, yeah, come shoot me. Okay. I'll do it. Why not? Oh, no. Nice splatter mats there, buddy. Yeah, no. We're not staying anywhere close to that. Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing with that. Worth it. Let's go pick up some more C4, shall we? That's the way I like to hear. I love how these nice little spots to say, put C4 here, then right click for detonation. Pretty much destroying the whole area, because why the hell not? And we have a practically infinite supply of C4. Let's go ahead and start making use of it, because why not? I wonder if I got that one, because it looked like the brick of C4 just connected itself to that critter, whatever it is. This is not where I wanted to be. Ooh, Serious Sam BFE. Not a lot of people playing it. It's a great game. Yes, it is. And welcome to the workshop and labs. I hope you're enjoying enjoying watching me play this game that I love so much. I just finished BFE. Serious Sam 4 recently. That's where I needed to be again. Don't mind me, I'm just throwing bricks of C4 everywhere. Hope I got him. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Serious Sam first encounter is great too. Oh yeah, I need to get back into that too. And I'm playing it with the Serious Sam Fusion, which allows me to play first and second encounter, Serious Sam 2 and Serious Sam 3 BFE. Anyway, where were we? I never heard of that. Was It was a special series. Never heard of that. Is that a Serious Sam special patch? Which one? Because I know. I played. I know there's first encounter, second encounter. Oh yeah. That is actually basically they bundled all together in one. Yeah, Fusion. Basically, if you have all the games, if you manage to buy all the games individually back in the day, I think at one point they just gave you a copy of Fusion. And it's a great piece. It's let's see. I think you could buy it. I think you can possibly buy it as well. There we go. And of course we got baddies inbound. Big surprise. I'm just indiscriminately throwing C4 at these places and just saying, bye! Oh, there you are. I should have done just for fun. I should have just, you know, give him a little bit of a neck adjustment that he'll never forget or survive. Oh, that was funny. He was hiding. Oh, yeah, it was just right there. Ah, he's already dead. Darn, I wanted to go wrench his neck off. It's too much fun to just, you know, grab him by the neck and just... Actually, let's do that then. Good night. Hang on. And there's another ladder here. Yes, I think you jump over. Yep. That's what it looked like to me. Oh, hang on. What do we got here? Got some armor for my trouble, so why not? Let's see. Before we go too far, actually, I'm going to go over here real quick. Just take a... I think we've managed to clear everything out. So I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll shuck our way up the ladder again and jump over that thing and find ourselves in the next part of the story. Okay, here we go. Remember, you'll need the flying lady for the first time. For the first time here. First time here. Okay. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be so. I'd rather people not, you know. Oh, find the key. Wasn't I just in here? Nope. Oh my god, I went and picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Rocket launcher. Oh, no spoilers, yep, basically. Although I played this game once before, I just never played it all the way, but it's been a few years since I played it. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. I forgot about these guys. Just to pick up these things and start throwing them at me.
Oh, I like a powerful.
As good as you are at it. Yep.
Maybe not that powerful.
Oh, we can't do anything until she manifests herself. Actually, I have a better idea. Let's do this instead. There we go. And she's dead.
Like I always tell them, you can be as crazy as you want, but once you try to kill me, I'm gonna stop calling.
Nice going. And we got other things coming inbound, so let's go ahead and... Well, at least you didn't get me this time. Okay, let's go pick up some stuff. Oh, speaking of keys, I think we just found it. So we need to go find that big... Oh, shut the fuck up, you guys. Well, one thing I've noticed is that they, that's what we're looking for. Hope you're doing well now. Yes, I'm doing all right, all things considered. Hold on. We're going to do a really quick done in unmask thing. There we go. Yeah, what happened last was a year ago, April. I thought I had this like super killer headache. And shortly after that, oh God, why did I do this to myself? Anyway, ooh, another key. An exit key. I guess I got the entrance key. Oh, and we got a scrapjack inbound. And all of a sudden, my about a day or so into it, my was having difficulty. I was having difficulty speaking. Oh, great. We got a whole bunch of them scrapjacks coming my way. I have no more. Got those guys. He's got a heart of gold. Have no idea where he got it, but I don't know. I don't know where he got it. I don't want to know where he got it, but hey. Going toe-to-toe with these guys is fun. Except when you get hit by the damn things, you know. Oh well. And I gotta repeat this mess again. Yep, I know.
I like a powerful woman. Maybe not that powerful.
All right, where are you? Oh, that was a well-timed place to put her. Got her.
Like I always tell them, you can be as crazy as you want, but once you try to kill me, I'm gonna stop calling.
Well, we got it. This time we actually saved the game. Oh, hi there. Okay, let's do this. I love how it gets that last pew in there when it dies. Yup. Pew, pew, indeed. Yep, health is full, at least for now. We don't need to worry about it just yet. We will shortly, that's for darn sure. Uh-oh. I wonder if I've already been through this. F6 that to be really sure that we're not getting anything. Uh-oh. F6. Because I have... You know what I mean? Here, I believe this is yours. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. We gotta find the key. As I remember, and I know we had it somewhere. Nope, not there. There it is. But before we do that, we're gonna get everything else, then get the key. Oh, yeah, we are full, all right. You have found a key, F6. And of course, here comes everybody. There comes the gang. Well, that was dumb. Minorly dumb, but dumb nevertheless. Quick disassembly. A little bit of quick disassembly required. Sometimes called rapid unscheduled disassembly, because why the hell not? I seem to remember there's at least 2 more scrapjacks in the area. And I've got bricks of C4s with their names on them, however you spell or pronounce them. Actually, I thought we did. I thought we needed to, but I guess we don't. Nope, we've pretty much got everything there. Ah, there's the gate. Now we just need to unlock it. You have the wrong key. Find the proper one. Oh, great. Thank you. I found a key then, but not that key. That is true. Just because you have a key doesn't mean you have the key. Uh-oh. Now we have the right key. Oh, let's see. Let's sort of kite him around and have a little fun with C4, shall we? Delicious. Two bricks of C4 and almost an entire battalion of those guys. What a way to take them apart. Oh, go away. Oops. I got a little carried away, you know. Actually, no, we want this. Get rid of these guys, and then we'll go in. We'll deal with the scrapjack by using a well-placed brick of C4 and a well-timed detonation pulse. Ow! Alrighty, enjoy. Good night, kiddo. Did we pick up this key already? You have the wrong key. Find the proper one. Maybe there's a thing over on this end. Nope. F6. Let's have fun. Delicious. Uh-oh. I found the exit key. Oh, there's our... Oh, shit. That was a close call, kiddos. Oh, boy. Wow, what a mess. What a glorious mess. Ow. I knew that was likely to happen. But hey, what can I do? Sometimes you gotta deal with what you've been getting, or worse to that effect. Oh, there we go. I have like one brick of C4 left. That's enough for one of those scrapjacks, but I'll take one off, even if it's... Got him! Whee! But we still have plenty of shells, so that's not a problem. That one's toast. There's like another one out there. Boy, I needed that. I thought I got him already, but I guess not. But hey, we got him. That's all that matters. Oh, that was fun. Ooh, needed that one pretty badly. This door is locked. Whew. And of course, the usual suspects come in, make their entrance in grand style. Yeah, no, I'm not going to step out there and get myself shredded to dark, pulpy smear on the floor. Dead. See what it says here real quick here. The oracle said, the foes of Osiris shall bring destruction upon the realms of men, and the boat of millions of years shall have to be awoken. Okay. Boy, they really want me to use rockets, do they? But I think on that note, I'm going to save the game. To mute that. I think we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Gonna end this game real quick here. Looks like everything worked as it should. Everything's been pretty much worked as it should. Even though I had to go back to what I had been using, unfortunately. I wanted to say using that other card. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming on in. Let me do one other thing real quick here. And something real quick. In any event, I want to say thank you so much for coming on in. And before we go, I'm going to go ahead and get you some text for those people who don't have subscriptions. There you go, over on Twitch. For those who do, go ahead and grab that real quick. And we're going to go ahead and find someone to go raid over on Twitch. Let's see. Take a look at this one real quick before we do our thing. Okay, I think I found somebody we're going to go check in with. Let's see. First of all, her name is Not Anon. Actually, hang on a sec here. Let me double check. Not non-anon, excuse me. Let me try that again. Go ahead and start that real quick here. He's playing Slayer the Spire 2. Anyway, go ahead and start that. Oh, guess it wouldn't let me. That's all right. We can find another. I needed to get back into my... Oops, that's not what I was after. Yeah, and I was wondering why I couldn't see it, because I was looking on the wrong side. That's where I meant to go. I want to go do some more looking and see where we go. Actually, you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and skip. We're going to skip the raid for tonight. In any event, like I like to say, Slavu Kraini, and thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a great morning or evening, wherever it is in this world you happen to be. And I hope you have a great one in the meantime. I hope to see you before too long. One of the things I'm hoping to do is actually start playing Mouse PI for Hire. So, and hopefully that's going to be like as soon as tomorrow, possibly Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.